Amos Oz said once in one of his books that the only journey that you don't come back empty-handed is a journey inside yourself. My journey starts here, in my village, Kerem Maharal, in the Carmel Mountain, in our olive grove. It goes back in time to the past, to the Jordan Valley, to my childhood, to my parents that came from Europe during the 30s. They met in the Jordan Valley. They came to Hatzar Kinneret, which later became Kibbutz Ma'agan, on the lake. They fell in love. They created a kibbutz together with many of their friends. I was born in 45. I used to remember my childhood. The Syrians were up above on the Golan Mountain. Then it goes to the present, and it ends with a hope for the future. In a way, the concept of Zionism was based on two foundations: settlements and security. This concept of Zionism, that was a concept of my childhood, brought me to volunteer to the Naval Commando when I was 18 years old, and I joined what you call Navy SEALs. The idea was to do it for 4 years, and I found myself, after more than 30 years, retiring as the Admiral of the Navy, because after the Six-Day War, we felt that the whole security of our country, of our state, is on our very narrow shoulders. It took me about 20 years to understand. In the places which we liberated, millions of Palestinians are living, and for them, we are a conqueror. I understood it during a very, very special event. We have been attacked, only me and my driver, Palestinian youngster, probably, I don't know, 13, 15 years old, and I saw his eyes. Suddenly I understood that the way he sees me, I am not a liberator. I understood that all what he wants to kill me. The assassination of Yitzhak Rabin in 1995 was a major event that changed my life. I was asked by Shimon Peres, his successor, to replace the former Shin Bet director, my friend Carmi Gilon, and I couldn't refuse. During almost 4.5 years, all what I had to do was to fight against Palestinian terror. What are the lessons after 4.5 years? In a nutshell, I learned two very important lessons. One, it was the first time when I saw Palestinians as human beings, not as enemy targets. Second lesson is that the security equation in which we live is very simple. We shall have security only when Palestinians will have hope. Israelis find it very, very difficult to understand. I'm 75 years old now. I lost friends in battles. I was wounded. I was decorated. I met enemies who became my friends. The events I went through and the people I met during my journey made me understand that my enemies are human, that in wars today there is no military decision in the battlefield. But my own personal story is only the background. The question that should be answered today is, where should we go from here? Do we have the ability to reshape the Zionist concept, the Zionist idea, in order to ensure Israel as a Jewish democracy in the spirit of our Declaration of Independence? My answer is yes, but for that you will have to read the book. Finally, this is the whole idea.